One artist showcased fearless personality and emotional honesty. The other showcased bold style and fashion-driven identity. Pink versus Gwen Stefani, two of the biggest pop stars of the 2000s, meet for a battle of unique personalities, hits, and female pop success. So who had a bigger pop career? The numbers and the winner are now in the video. Born Alicia Moore in Pennsylvania, Pink grew up around rock, soul, and hip-hop, developing a tough, emotional voice shaped by family conflict and teenage rebellion. She first entered music through local clubs and the girl group Choice, but quickly stood out for her attitude and vocal power. After signing with LaFace, she debuted in the R&B lane with Can't Take Me Home in 2000. Even then, her real identity was obvious: bold, rebellious, vulnerable, and built for long-term stardom. Gwen Stefani was born in California and first became known as the charismatic frontwoman of No Doubt, the band she helped build with her brother Eric. Mixing ska, punk, pop, and new wave, No Doubt spent years struggling before breaking through with Tragic Kingdom. Gwen's voice, style, and personality immediately made her unforgettable. Long before going solo, she had already become a defining alternative pop figure of the 1990s, balancing quirky cool, emotional honesty, and a visual identity unlike anyone else in mainstream music. Pink's first breakthrough came with Can't Take Me Home, which introduced her as a promising R&B pop newcomer and produced hits like There You Go and Most Girls. But her real explosion arrived with 2001's Misunderstood, where she reinvented herself with pop rock edge and far more personal songwriting. Songs like Get the Party Started, Don't Let Me Get Me, and Just Like a Pill turned her into a global star. That era established her not as a trend follower, but as a powerful personality with lasting crossover appeal. Gwen Stefani's first major success came as the lead singer of No Doubt with the breakthrough album Tragic Kingdom in 1995. After years of limited attention, the band exploded globally thanks to hits like Just a Girl, Spiderwebs, and Don't Speak. The album sold over 16 million copies worldwide and established Gwen as a standout frontwoman. Its mix of ska, pop, and alternative rock, combined with her unique style and charisma, made her one of the defining female artists of the 1990s. Pink's albums built one of the most durable catalogs of the 21st century. She evolved from R&B pop newcomer to pop rock powerhouse without losing her personality, and several eras became multi-format successes across sales, streaming, radio, and touring. Misunderstood gave her a superstar breakthrough. I'm Not Dead and Funhouse deepened her global reach, and The Truth About Love and Beautiful Trauma proved she could still dominate years later. Her album career is defined by consistency, reinvention, and unusually strong long-term worldwide demand. Number 3. The Truth About Love 2012. The Truth About Love was Pink's commercial comeback at full force, giving her first Billboard 200 #1 and becoming one of the biggest albums of her career. The album sold about 5.7 million copies around the world, while its equivalent success is much larger thanks to huge hit singles and streaming power. Songs like Blow Me, Try, and especially Just Give Me a Reason made the era massive. It proved Pink could still dominate radio, sales, and culture more than a decade into her career. Number 2. Funhouse 2008. Funhouse was a major global success for Pink, selling around 7 million copies worldwide and achieving multi-platinum certifications in several countries. It peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and produced massive hits like So What, Sober, and Please Don't Leave Me. The album strengthened her pop rock identity and emotional authenticity. Its success, combined with a hugely successful tour, elevated Pink into a top-tier global performer and remains one of the defining releases of her career. Number 1. Misunderstood 2001. Misunderstood was Pink's breakthrough, selling over 13 million copies worldwide and becoming one of the best-selling albums of the 2000s. It peaked at number 6 on the Billboard 200 but achieved massive longevity due to hit singles like Get the Party Started, Just Like a Pill, and Don't Let Me Get Me. The album redefined her image from R&B newcomer to pop rock force. Its raw honesty and crossover appeal established Pink as a global superstar and shaped her long-term artistic identity. Gwen Stefani's albums made a strong cultural impact despite a relatively small catalog. Her debut, Love Angel Music Baby, became a defining pop record of the 2000s, blending retro influences with bold fashion and identity. The Sweet Escape maintained her commercial presence, while This Is What the Truth Feels Like showed a more personal evolution and achieved her first #1 album. Overall, her albums are remembered for style, individuality, and shaping mid-2000s pop aesthetics more than sheer volume. Number 3. This Is What the Truth Feels Like 2016. This Is What the Truth Feels Like marked Gwen Stefani's emotional comeback, debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200, her first solo chart topper. It sold over 80,000 units in its first week and achieved moderate overall sales compared to her earlier work. The album reflected a more personal, vulnerable side inspired by major life changes. While not a massive commercial blockbuster, its impact came from authenticity and reinvention, reinforcing her relevance and adding a mature chapter to her career legacy. Number 2. The Sweet Escape, 2006. The Sweet Escape continued Gwen Stefani's solo success, debuting at #3 on the Billboard 200 and selling over 1.7 million copies in the US, with several million worldwide. It produced major hits like The Sweet Escape, which became one of her biggest global singles. While not as culturally defining as her debut, the album reinforced her pop identity and commercial appeal. Its playful style and strong singles helped sustain her momentum and solidify her position as a successful solo pop artist. Number 1. Love, Angel, Music, Baby, 2004. Love, Angel, Music, Baby was a major commercial breakthrough, selling around 8 million copies worldwide and reaching the top 10 on the Billboard 200. It produced multiple hit singles including Hollaback Girl, Rich Girl, and Cool. The album redefined Gwen Stefani as a solo pop star, blending 1980s influences with bold fashion and visuals. Its impact extended beyond music into culture and style, and it remains her most iconic solo work and a defining pop album of the 2000s. Pink's hits built one of the most consistent and wide-reaching catalogs in modern pop. She delivered major success across multiple eras, blending pop, rock, and emotional ballads without losing identity. Songs like Get the Party Started, So What, Raise Your Glass, and Just Give Me a Reason dominated radio, sales, and streaming. Her hits also fueled massive touring demand. More than just chart success, they connected through honesty, attitude, and relatability, helping sustain her relevance for over 2 decades. Number 3. Raise Your Glass, 2010. Raise Your Glass was a major commercial success, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and becoming one of Pink's signature hits. It sold over 4 million digital copies in the United States and achieved multi-platinum status globally. Released as a celebration of her first decade in music, the song resonated with its rebellious, inclusive message. Its energetic anthem style strengthened her brand, and it remains a fan favorite and a defining highlight of her greatest hits era. Number 2. So What, 2008. So What was one of Pink's biggest and most defining hits, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping charts in multiple countries. It sold over 6 million copies worldwide and became a multi-platinum success. The song's rebellious tone, humor, and raw attitude captured her personality perfectly. It marked a turning point in her career, reinforcing her pop rock identity and independence. Its bold energy and memorable hook made it a lasting anthem in her catalog. Number 1. Just Give Me a Reason, 2013. Just Give Me a Reason became one of Pink's biggest global hits, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping charts in over 20 countries. It sold over 10 million copies worldwide and earned multi-platinum certifications. The duet with Nate Ruess added emotional depth, making it one of her most powerful ballads. Its universal theme of relationship struggles resonated widely, and its massive success reinforced Pink's ability to deliver timeless, emotionally driven hits across generations. Gwen Stefani's hits had a strong cultural influence, especially in shaping mid-2000s pop style and identity. Her songs blended catchy pop with attitude, fashion, and a distinct personality that made them instantly recognizable. Hits like Hollaback Girl, Rich Girl, and The Sweet Escape became defining tracks of their era. While her catalog is not as extensive as some peers, her biggest hits stood out for originality, visual impact, and trend-setting energy, helping establish her as a unique and influential pop figure. Number 3. Rich Girl, 2005. Rich Girl was a major international hit for Gwen Stefani, reaching the Billboard Hot 100 Top 10 and charting strongly across Europe and Australia. It sold millions worldwide and became one of her signature solo songs. The track blended pop, hip-hop, and reggae influences with a luxurious, fashion-driven theme that matched her image. Its playful style and memorable hook helped define her solo identity, and it remains a key part of her early success and mid-2000s pop legacy. Number 2. The Sweet Escape, 2007. The Sweet Escape became one of Gwen Stefani's biggest global hits, reaching #2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping charts in several countries. It sold millions worldwide and earned multi-platinum certifications. The Akon-assisted track featured a catchy, melodic hook that appealed to a wide audience. Its playful yet emotional tone helped it stand out in mid-2000s pop. The song strengthened Gwen's solo career and remains one of her most recognizable and endearing hits. Number 1. Hollaback Girl, 2005. Hollaback Girl became Gwen Stefani's biggest solo hit, reaching number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topping charts worldwide. It sold over 6 million copies globally and was the first song ever to be certified platinum for digital downloads in the United States. Its cheerleader-style beat, chant hook, and bold attitude made it instantly iconic. The song defined mid-2000s pop culture and remains her signature track, cementing her influence as a trend-setting and distinctive pop artist. Pink's tours transformed her into one of the most powerful live performers of her generation. Known for high-energy shows, emotional connection, and signature aerial acrobatics, she built a reputation for unforgettable concerts. Her tours consistently sold out arenas and stadiums worldwide, generating hundreds of millions in revenue. Beyond sales, they strengthened her bond with fans and elevated her status beyond a hitmaker to a true performer. Her live success became a central pillar of her long-term career dominance. Number 3. The Truth About Love Tour, 2013-2014. The Truth About Love Tour was a major global success, grossing over $180 million and selling millions of tickets worldwide. It was one of the highest-grossing tours of 2013 and especially dominant in Australia, where Pink broke attendance records. The show combined powerful vocals, emotional moments, and signature aerial acrobatics. Its success elevated her into the top tier of live performers, strengthening her reputation as one of pop's most reliable touring artists and expanding her global audience significantly. Number 2. Beautiful Trauma World Tour, 2018-2019. The Beautiful Trauma World Tour was one of the biggest tours by a female artist, grossing about $397 million and selling over 3 million tickets worldwide. It ranked among the highest-grossing tours of all time and dominated global markets, especially in Australia and Europe. The show blended powerful vocals, emotional storytelling, and signature aerial stunts. Its massive success cemented Pink as an elite stadium-level performer and reinforced her reputation as one of the most consistent and electrifying live acts in modern music. Number 1. Summer Carnival Tour, 2023-2024. The Summer Carnival Tour became the biggest tour of Pink's career, grossing close to $700 million across its full run and selling millions of tickets worldwide. It featured massive stadium crowds, high production value, and her signature aerial performances. The tour received strong critical and fan response, showcasing her consistency and global appeal decades into her career. Its success elevated her into the highest tier of touring artists and solidified her legacy as one of the most dominant live performers of her generation. Gwen Stefani's tours played a key role in expressing her artistic identity and visual style. While not as large in scale as some global pop tours, her performances stood out for strong aesthetics, fashion, and personality-driven presentation. Tours like the Harajuku Lovers Tour and her Las Vegas residency highlighted her ability to create themed experiences. Her live shows reinforced her brand, maintained fan engagement, and supported her career longevity, even if touring was not the dominant force behind her overall success. Number 3. This Is What the Truth Feels Like Tour, 2016. This Is What the Truth Feels Like Tour supported Gwen Stefani's comeback album and delivered solid commercial results across North America. The tour attracted strong audiences, with many shows selling out and generating millions in revenue. While smaller in scale compared to major global tours, it successfully reintroduced her as an active solo performer. Its impact was tied to her personal narrative, adding emotional depth to her live performances and reinforcing her continued relevance in the pop landscape. Number 2. Harajuku Lovers Tour, 2005-2006. The Harajuku Lovers Tour was Gwen Stefani's first major solo tour, grossing over $20 million and attracting hundreds of thousands of fans worldwide. It supported her debut album and featured vibrant visuals, dancers, and her signature Harajuku-inspired style. The tour successfully translated her unique aesthetic into a live experience, reinforcing her identity as a solo pop star. Its impact was cultural as much as commercial, helping define her early solo era and leaving a lasting impression on fans. Number 1. Just a Girl, Las Vegas Residency, 2018 and 2021. Just a Girl was Gwen Stefani's most successful live project, running for multiple years in Las Vegas and attracting strong, consistent audiences. The residency generated millions in revenue and delivered high-demand shows built around her biggest hits. It featured high production value, fashion-driven visuals, and a celebration of her career. While not a global tour, its impact was significant, proving her lasting appeal and establishing her as a reliable residency headliner in the modern entertainment landscape. Pink has won a collection of awards in her iconic career. She has won 3 Grammy Awards: Best Female Rock Vocal Performance for Trouble, Best Pop Collaboration with Vocals for Lady Marmalade, and Best Pop Duo Group Performance for Just Give Me a Reason. She has also won 7 MTV Video Music Awards, including Video of the Year for Lady Marmalade, Best Female Video for Stupid Girls, and the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award in 2017. Pink has won 5 Billboard Music Awards, including Top Female Artist, Top Touring Artist, and Top Billboard 200 Album for the Truth About Love era, in addition to 3 American Music Award wins, including Favorite Pop Rock Female Artist and Favorite Adult Contemporary Artist, and 10+ People's Choice Awards, including Favorite Female Artist, Favorite Pop Artist, and Favorite Tour Headliner. Pink is among the best-selling digital artists of the 2000s to 2010s. She is one of the most consistent female artists across 3 decades. She is a rare artist with success in albums, singles, and touring, and she built one of the strongest live performance reputations in music. Gwen Stefani has won a collection of awards in her successful career. She has won 3 Grammy Awards, including Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group for Hey Baby, Best Dance Recording for Hella Good, and Best Rap Song Collaboration for Let Me Blow Your Mind with Eve. She has won 4 MTV Video Music Awards, including Best Choreography for Holla Back Girl, Best Art Direction for What You Waiting For, and Best Group Video for Hey Baby. Gwen has won 2 Billboard Music Awards, including Top Female Artist and Top Digital Song for Holla Back Girl. She has won 1 American Music Awards for Favorite Pop Rock Female Artist, in addition to 10 Teen Choice Awards, including Choice Female Artist, Choice Breakout Artist, Choice Music Single for Holla Back Girl. Gwen Stefani is recognized as a fashion and pop culture icon. She helped shape 2000s pop aesthetics and artist branding, and one of the few artists to succeed in band and solo careers at a high level. Pink's legacy is defined by longevity, authenticity, and all-around excellence. She evolved from an R&B newcomer into a global pop-rock powerhouse while maintaining a strong, relatable identity. With massive hits, successful albums, and record-breaking tours, she proved consistent across every era of her career. Her fearless personality, emotional honesty, and unmatched live performances set her apart. Pink is remembered not just as a hitmaker, but as a complete artist who built one of the most durable and respected careers in modern pop music. Gwen Stefani's legacy is defined by originality, style, and reinvention. She rose to fame as the face of No Doubt, helping bring ska and alternative pop into the mainstream, then successfully transitioned into a solo pop star with a bold, fashion-driven identity. Her influence extended beyond music into culture, image, and aesthetics, especially in the 2000s. While her catalog is not the largest, her distinct personality and impact secured her place as one of the most unique female artists of her generation. Gwen Stefani has had an incredible career, from leading No Doubt to becoming a unique solo pop icon with a strong cultural and fashion influence. Her hits and style left a lasting mark on the 2000s. However, ultimately Pink takes the win. With greater consistency, more successful albums, a stronger run of global hits, and one of the most dominant touring careers in modern music, Pink built a more complete and powerful legacy, making her the clear winner of this battle. Do you agree with the winner? And which artist careers would you like to see compared next? Write in the comments below and don't forget to like and follow. See you in the next comparison.